Little Miss Tidy by Roger Hargreaves. Hello boys and girls, today we're going to read Little Miss Tidy by Roger Hargreaves. Are you ready? Are you sitting comfy? Okay, let's get started. Little Miss Tidy by Roger Hargreaves. Little Miss Tidy was an extraordinarily tidy person. In Little Miss Tidy's house, everything had its place. She had a huge handbag, which she would fill up with all sorts of things until she had time to put them away tidily. There's Little Miss Tidy with her big handbag. Then there were all her boxes. She had small ones, medium-sized ones, big ones, enormous ones, round ones, and square ones. This was where Little Miss Tidy tidied away all of her things, into the boxes. Nothing was ever left lying around her house. Now, with all this tidying up going on, would you think that Little Miss Tidy was perfect? Would you? Well, she isn't. She's tidy, but she's not perfect. On Monday at 9 o'clock, she telephoned Mr. Clever. "As you're so clever," she said, "could you tell me where I put my hairbrush when I tidied up?" That's Mr. Clever on the phone to Little Miss Tidy. On Tuesday at 10 o'clock, she telephoned Mr. Mean. "As you like money so much," she said, "could you tell me where I put my purse when I tidied up?" I think Little Miss Tidy is having difficulty remembering where she tidied up. On Wednesday at 11 o'clock, she telephoned Mr. Strong. "As you like eggs so much," she said, "could you tell me where I put my boiled eggs when I tidied up?" Oh, I think she's lost a good few things. On Thursday at 12 o'clock, she telephoned Mr. Nosy. "As you're always poking your nose into things," she said, "could you tell me where I put my serving spoon when I tidied up?" Oh. On Friday, she didn't telephone anyone because she had tidied away her telephone. She had to run all the way to Little Miss Chatterbox's house. "As you love using the telephone," she said, "could you tell me where I put my telephone when I tidied up?" There's Little Miss Tidy and Little Miss Chatterbox. Luckily, thanks to her friends, Little Miss Tidy was able to find the things she had lost that week. Her hairbrush was in the glove box. Her purse was in the shoe box. Her boiled eggs was in the salt pot. Her serving spoon was in the toolbox. And her telephone was in her sewing box. So she's tidying up, but she's not remembering where she put things. Little Miss Tidy certainly was very absent-minded when it came to remembering where she had put things when she was tidying up. But she couldn't help it. On Saturday, it was her birthday, and Little Miss Chatterbox came to her house carrying a splendid-looking parcel all tied up with a red ribbon. Little Miss Tidy couldn't wait to see what was inside the present. It was a notebook and a pencil. The perfect present for someone who lost things, who lost things as easily as Little Miss Tidy. Right, she can write it all down. Isn't that splendid? What a tricky one. Little Miss Tidy was as happy as Mr. Happy. She spent the rest of her day opening all of her boxes and writing down in her notebook everything that she had just stored away in them. It was very late by the time she had finished her list. She went to bed very tired. On Sunday morning, she wrote with a start. "My notebook and pencil," she cried. "Wherever did I put them when I tidied up? I wonder where she put them." Little Miss Tidy spent all day Sunday looking for her notebook and pencil. She had to open and close all her boxes again. And do you know where she eventually found her notebook and pencil? Oh, she's made a mess looking for her notebook and pencil. On her bedside table. That was Little Miss Tidy by Roger Hargreaves.